Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me here. I'm Jess, your Down to Earth Oracle, and this is going to be your general tarot reading for February 1st through the 15th of 2021. Now, please keep in mind, because it is a general reading, it may not resonate with everyone. Take what messages are for you and leave the rest for someone else. If it does resonate with you, please be sure to like and subscribe. The buttons are down below. And also, in that description box below, right down there as well, there are links to both my Facebook page, my Instagram, and my Patreon, as well as my website where you can book personal appointments with me. It's really cool over at the Facebook and the Instagram pages because I do daily card pools, and those are lots of fun. Over at Patreon, there's all sorts of exclusive content and ad-free videos and all different types of membership levels for your convenience and your budget. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. This is also, I do general readings actually twice a month. The other one that you get for the 15th through the end of the month is actually over on the Patreon site. It's exclusive just for members there. So this is kind of like a full reading with clarifier cards and an oracle card just for you. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I am going to do a Celtic cross style just to see what's going on out there for everybody. We do have retrograde going on, and all sorts of beautiful things going on with the full moon in Leo just ended, and yeah, like all sorts of really interesting stuff. So let's go and find what is happening out there in the world for everyone. Like I said, it's a general reading. Gotta just take what messages are for you. If it's not resonating, don't force it. That's the worst. If you're looking for love, I've got all of the horoscope videos up. Cross watchers, have fun. If you join up over on Patreon, you can cross watch the extended readings to your heart's content. I don't judge. Oh, and we are ready. Ooh, yeah, the death card in reverse. Wow, that is incredible. So we are talking brand new beginnings, brand spanking new beginnings. Like, as we know, there are no bad cards in tarot, right? There are just really serious ones. And the death card in reverse is all about brand new beginnings, new chapters opening. And that is like where everybody is at. Does not surprise me that is the very first card that pops out, because that is so very, very accurate for what is happening right now. We have brand new beginnings emerging everywhere. It's like a rose blossoming open in my mind, and it's just gorgeous, and it's sensual, and it's crisp, and it's clear, and it feels like it's cool and just waiting for that sunshine to come in. So let's find out what is crossing. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, why? Because you've walked away from things that no longer serve you. This does not surprise me in the least. You're done with half-assed offers. Let's call it for what it is. You're done with half-assed offers, with people offering you things that just don't satisfy you. I mean, yeah, if you want pickles, you can go to the pickle store, right? If you want meat, you can go to the meat store. If you want bread, you can go to the bread store. If you want a little bit of everything, you can go on everything. But the truth is that if that's not what you want, you need to be able to go get that for yourself. And you've walked away from it all. And it's created this brand new beginning. So many cycles have ended and changed at the beginning of this year, particularly with the age of Aquarius, everything shifting into Aquarius from Capricorn. Massive, massive beginning. So let's find out what is at the root of this spread. What is, the foundation of everything going on here. Ooh, this one. Oh, the Four of Wands. Massive celebrations, massive victories. After walking away, there's a lot of playful energy actually in this card. The Four of Wands, in the relationship side of things, it's the card of marriage, it's the card of commitment, it's the card of halfway there, but it's also a card of a victory, of crossing the finish line. And I feel like they're, what is supporting all of this is that, you've been really supported as you've walked away from things that no longer serve you, as you've created this whole brand new beginning. I feel like for a lot of you, your whole life has shifted. You've ended really massive karmic cycles. You've learned major, major lessons this last year. And that one just fell on the floor. So this card is kind of like cause and effect, like what has happened in the past that has created you to walk away. And it's the Seven of Swords. Like, you have literally, like, you're done with the BS. is what I'm hearing. You know, the Seven of Swords is often, you know, sneaky behavior, things like that. But another way to look at it is that, you know, you're tired of people being sneaky around you. You're tired of people who are not honest and upfront and forthcoming around you. But I feel like this is you just being like, no, I'm strategically removing myself from situations that do not bear fruit. That do not bear fruit. In the back of this card right here, there's all these beautiful, beautiful grapes, right? And what I'm getting is like, you know, you are just picking up your swords and you are walking away because you're like, no, the situation does not bear fruit for me. So I'm done. I'm handtailing it. I'm done. I do not want to be a part of situations that no longer bear fruit for me. That's great that they bear fruit for you, but they do not bear fruit for me. And huzzah, you learned it. And you figured out because you've walked away. And part of that is just beautiful, lush, brand new beginning because of that. So what is crowning this spread? Like, how do people see you in this process? It's also, you know, this, like, I just want to, God, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Oop, there we go. Nope, don't fall. I caught it. Haha. Oh, Empress. The Empress. Oh, and this one wants to sneak out. Doesn't surprise me. I'll put that back. We'll save that one for later. We'll see if he pops back out again. The Empress. Empress energy right here. I am not surprised. Why is this happening? Because you are holding yourself in high regard. You have finally learned your own worth, and people see this. The top of the Celtic cross in my readings is how people see you. And they see you as somebody who knows their worth. You know your worth. And you have abundance flowing around you. Wealth, family, love. You're smart, confident, intelligent. The Empress is all of the queens in the deck who have you've learned all the lessons of the queens in the deck of tarot, and you are sitting in the Empress. This is divine feminine energy, and this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. No wonder you're sitting in this beautiful rebirth, right? Because you've walked away from things that no longer. So remember how I was saying, because, you know, this fruit on this vine does not grow for you. Well, now it grows for you because you know your own worth. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Yeah, and people see this and they recognize that, yeah, you know your own worth. And the beautiful thing about the Empress is that people come to the Empress. The Empress does not go to them. It's gorgeous. That's exactly where you should be. This is a fabulous general reading. This is a perfect place to be right now. I cannot wish anything more upon somebody for being a general reading. So let's take a look at a possible future. What else do we got going on here? Come on. Oh, the Queen of Wands. I love this. I love this. This is beautiful energy. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is sexy, confident, outgoing, a little magical, perhaps a little promiscuous, but that's just because they're confident and they know what they want, and they're very sensual. But the thing is that also they're a go-getter. They're curious about the world, and this is fantastic. It's a forward energy movement card. Very much just lovely. Like, I like this. I like this energy because it goes from a card of celebration and this beautiful new beginning to being able to look forward passionately to a new beginning. Like, look, she's got a telescope. She's got a telescope, right? Like, looking out past this to what is beyond. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm going to scoot these over just a touch more so we can make room for this next part. I'm just going to touch you there. But yeah, this is beautiful. This is a fabulous general spread here. So let's take a look at how you see yourself in this process, because this is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Ooh, the Six of Wands. Yeah, you're seeing yourself as victorious in this. I love that. That is like the best way to be. You're confident. You're celebrating. You're like, yeah, I've done the hard work. I'm totally going to celebrate it. Like, as you should. That is just, it's just beautiful. Like, it's cut and dry. Like, you recognize the hard work you've done to get to where you are. And you're celebrating it, as you should be. Oh, nice. Okay, we're going to do it this way. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Actually, nope, that's reversed. I see how we're going here. Okay. Huh. And it's telling me to go ahead and pull the last card. Oh, there's two. Okay. Interesting. That's an interesting read. Okay, bottom of the deck. I'm told it's okay to give you a sneak peek as part of the possible futures. We have the Ace of Cups. We've got love coming on your way in, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Oh, wow. Really? We're going to fall on the floor? I like it. I like it a lot. So, for an energy that's surrounding you, you may not be aware about, or a situation going on with a friend or something like that, but I think it's really your energy that's kind of permeating around you, that's kind of supporting all of this reading, is the Fool. It's a brand new beginning. As we know with this Death card here that's in the reverse, right? Like, this is you taking that leap of faith, which is really supported by this Queen of Wands. It really, really is. There's a leap of faith. And it's interesting because I'm also picking up on this next card, which is your hopes and your fears. And it's interesting because it's the Devil. I think most of you, like, again, this is one of those serious cards. It's not one of those scary ones. But with the Devil, it's all about your fears. Like, I think you're afraid of failure. I think you're afraid that you're not good enough for this new beginning, or that you're afraid you're going to be holding yourself back, or that you're possibly going to, self-sabotage this, is what I'm hearing. But the thing is that it's just fear. And I think that, it's those little insecurities that get us. And I think, you're fiery, you're passionate, you're going to be okay. You're going to take that leap forward. You're in this celebratory mode of like, yes, you finally got it, right? And I think that once you just kind of get over those, new wobbly lamb legs, like, when lambs are first born, they kind of got these wobbly legs, right? And it just takes them a minute to get kind of like stable. It just takes a minute. I think it's going to be fine. I think that's all that is just insecurities. But for a possible outcome in future is that we've got the Page of Wands and the High Priestess. I have a feeling you're going to be making a giant leap forward. There is going to be travel. There's going to be forward momentum. And the thing is that you are going to follow your instincts on it, and it is going to take you places. And I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about this. And I have a feeling it has something to do with love. I think this Page of Wands could be a possible love perspective coming in for you. It is going to be something that is stable, with the Queen of Pentacles, and we do also have the Queen of Cups here, so it's definitely love, and underneath that is the King of Pentacles. So we do have a true pair match on the table. So that's kind of exciting that is just the touch. It's just the beginning. It could also be a partnership, or if you are currently married, it could just be a rekindling of that marriage flame in there. So I do want to clarify some cards here. So let's go ahead, this is a really pretty straightforward reading. It doesn't need a lot of clarification. I do usually do a lot of clarifiers, but honestly, like, it's really straightforward. Like, there's not a lot of things that need to be brought to the surface. There isn't too much going on that I'd be like, really kind of curious about that. But I do want to clarify this Eight of Cups. Like, what is it that you're walking away from specifically? Let's take a look here. I do have the miniature steampunk deck going on here, and we'll definitely clarify the Devil as well. Yeah, like, I'm being told like there's not a lot. Like, it's a pretty straightforward reading. Ooh, interesting. The High Priestess came out again. In a lot of my readings, you do get double card confirmations. That just tells me I'm reading the correct energy that's coming out here. Yeah, it's this idea of like you're following your intuition on when to walk away, of what's no longer serving you, and things haven't been serving you. Yeah, we do have the Five of Swords. You perhaps have been in situations where you're learning how to put yourself first, or possibly in toxic situations in the past where people have not been kind to you. Yeah, and the Ten of Pentacles, like, you want it all. And that's the thing, is you've walked away from things that are not giving you what you want. Like I was saying, like the bearing fruit thing. The bearing fruit. Like, it's bearing fruit for other people, but it's not bearing fruit for you. And you've learned. You've just learned. So let's take a look at some of this insecurities with the Devil here. Yeah, I'm being told like it's a really straightforward reading. And yeah, like, this is for you. You know who this is for. This is an incredible reading. Wow, we are just being a little difficult today. It's like, no, I don't want to play. King of Pentacles came out. What did I tell you? King and Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. And Judgment. Yeah, like, this is really interesting. I feel like some of you have walked away from perhaps people that were not treating you well, toxic relationships. imbalanced situations. And I think some of your fear is that, you know, since you've broken away from a lot of these cycles, you're afraid that once you actually, once you get back up on your feet and are starting things new and really holding yourself in this high regard and this new energy of celebration of like, yes, you finally did it, and yes, you finally made it, that they're going to come back. That they're going to come back and cause chaos, and you're not going to be able to fight them or hold your ground as well. And I'm telling you, like, you're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. For those of you who, like, this sounds a lot very similar to what I just read for Sagittarius readings. So I highly recommend checking those out. But yeah, I mean, bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Pentacles. It's wanting to be on the same page with the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Like, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm actually going to take these cards off the table because, you're not going to need it. You're not going to need these. Nope. That's the beautiful thing about being an intuitive reader, is like knowing when to stop the reading, because it's just not necessary. You are going to be okay. You are going to be all right. And not only that, but I mean, look at you. We've got so many major arcanas on the table. We've got the High Priestess. We've got the Fool. We've got the Death card. We've got the Empress. We've got, you know, we do have the Devil on the table. But there are so many incredible cards here. We've got cards of celebration. Like, you've been through so much that you are going to be able to stand your ground so beautifully. So beautifully. I want to go ahead and pull one more final outcome card before I pull the Oracle card, just to kind of close this off, because I'm not going to pull any clarifier cards on this, because it is just a beautiful, beautiful reading. And you've been through so much. Like, you know your story better than me. You absolutely do. Like, this is going to be great. Yeah. Yes. Let's see. Oop, there we go. Look at that Knight of Swords. Forward momentum. Like, you've got this. You've made the choice to move forward, and nothing is going to stop you. And that's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Like, you've got the forward momentum. You are the Empress. You are the Queen of Wands. You have your intuition. It's fabulous. Nothing is going to stop you. Bottom of the deck on the Oracle deck, which is the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, is the Fool. New Beginnings right there. Look at you. You're all over the place. It's beautiful. Like, you're all over the decks. It's fabulous. New Beginnings. So what is, woo, wow, that just flew out. Okay, yeah, and it's the Fool. It's the same card. New Beginnings. Let's get one more for you guys. Yeah, you're sitting in brand new beginnings. You're going to be great. Like, this is beautiful. I'm all about the new beginnings, especially right now. What's one more card for you guys? Let's take that one. Choose wisely. This is kind of like the Seven of Cups energy, is that, you know, just be mindful of your choices moving forward. That, you know, we all have to be mindful of that, to not get stuck up in our head, not get too lost in the fantasy. You know, when we have these beautiful new beginnings, right, we can be like, oh my gosh, so many choices, right? What do I do? Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition, and you will be just fine. So thank you so much for joining me here. I hope this resonates with you. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Join me over at Facebook or Instagram and Patreon, and I will see you soon.